Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Taurus for week ahead. So watch this video if you're a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, then the link is in the description. Also, if you don't already know, I'm a Taurus, Moon and Venus myself. So very excited to see what messages are going to come out for us, Bull Gang, for the week ahead. So let's see messages for Taurus for week ahead. All right, so let's see. Hold on a second. Let me just put it a bit above. Yeah. All right, let's see. What's the blessing coming in for Taurus for week ahead, please? What is the blessing coming in for Taurus for week ahead? So the blessing that is coming in is the Knight of Sword. Knight of Sword is a card of speed. All right. So I see that if you have been feeling like things are not happening at a particular speed in your life, then I see with the Knight of Sword that very quickly you're going to get an opportunity. Very quickly a news is going to come in. Very quickly something is going to happen, right? So a sudden burst of energy is going to be experienced. I also see that if thrill and adventure is missing in your life, then for the week ahead you might just go on an adventurous trip, or maybe you might just do something which brings in, like, you know, spark back in your life. You will be feeling very adventurous and you'll be feeling very much on the go. So I see that for you. Some of you, I also see a good news can be that you are purchasing a vehicle, especially a bike. So that is also possible. It's very random, but yeah, Knight of Sword, mostly I see that a sudden, a very quick burst of energy will be experienced, and if something is happening very slowly and you are like, I just want this thing to accelerate, then I see something is going to get accelerated. So that's what it is. Something will be going to the next level very quickly. All right, what can be a possible blockage for Taurus that Taurus needs to be aware of for the week ahead? Your blockage, something that you need to take care of, is Three of Cups. So during this time you need to be very careful who you are surrounding yourself with, who is your company, who are the kind of people that you hang around with, because I see that you will be doing things in a hurry and there's going to be a sudden burst of energy. So if you are in a wrong company, if you're with the wrong people, then they will tempt you to get into things that are not good for you. So this is why it's very important for you that you are surrounding yourself with the right people who want to grow in life for themselves, and they want growth in your life as well. So that is something very important. Another blockage for you could be that you will be overindulging in things. So maybe you are spending money mindlessly, you're drinking too much, you're partying too much. So all of that is possible. So just take care that celebrate whatever you want to celebrate, and definitely go out and whatever you are feeling this sudden burst of energy, make use of it, but do not overdo. Like, do not do things that you regret later on, right? Overindulgence, overly merrymaking, too much of drinking, too much of partying is also not good for you. So everything in moderation will be the best bet for you. So this is something that you need to keep in mind. And again, be careful who you call your friends, because not everybody around you might be wanting the best for you. All right, now let's see your career messages, Taurus. What is coming towards Taurus in career, please? What is coming towards Taurus in career? So I have the Ace of Cups. So there can be a new beginning. Some of you, you're starting a new job. You might be starting a new business. So some sort of a new beginning is possible in your career. This opportunity, this new beginning can be emotionally very fulfilling. It can be also something very creative, something that utilizes your creative talents, your skills, your artistic abilities. So something of that sort. Basically, you are doing something which is bringing in heart contentment, contentment from the heart. You feel how her cup is filled and it's also overflowing. So similarly, you will be feeling like, I'm emotionally very content and I'm also overflowing, So you'll be overflowing with joy is what I see in your career. And all of this is happening because good news is coming, a new opportunity is coming for some of you. All right. Some of you, I also see that you will be following your hobbies, your passion in your career, and that is going to bring in contentment for you. After doing that, you will feel very happy, like from within, you know. So that is something. Okay, what is something that Taurus needs to be aware of in their career? Something that you need to be careful is the Judgment card. So first of all, you need to be careful because if you are especially working in a job, I see that you might be under supervision, like people are keeping an eye on you, especially your boss, your super boss or management. Maybe you are secretly under some sort of an evaluation based on which there will be an important decision that will be made about your career in the future. So be very careful that you put your best foot forward. So this is something that you need to keep in mind. Another blockage for you could be that Taurus, you have a lot of talents, a lot of creative and artistic abilities, and you just are a very creative person. Now obviously some of you might be in super technical jobs and you're like, what the fuck, I don't have any creative thing here. So not just dance or music or art is creative. You can be in a technical field and you can still be very creative, right? So creativity is something that you can utilize anywhere. You can be a chef and still be very creative. You can be an engineer and be very creative. So I see that no matter wherever you are, you have a lot of talents and skills and artistic abilities and creative skills and all of that. But the problem is that you do not recognize and you do not utilize it to the max. You kind of underestimate yourself. And this is something that you need to work upon. Like, you're not understanding and realizing your own skills, then how will you be able to use it? You will not be, right? This is something that you need to take care of and work upon. What is the advice for Taurus in career? So your advice is the 5 of Wands. Keep your mind, heart, soul in one direction. Don't be teared between too many directions. I see that something that may happen with you this week is that you want to do a lot of things and you want to do them all together, you know. So you will be like, your mind is going to say that let's do that, and then your heart will be like, no, let's do this, whatever. So it's like you will be teared up in so many directions, and obviously when you're teared up in so many directions, it creates chaos, it creates confusion, right? And you will not be very effective in your work, and this may actually compromise the quality of your work. So your message, your advice is make your mind and try to work in one direction. Don't try to do a lot of things at once. Try to do one thing at a time, okay? This is something that you need to take care of. And also be very careful about your communication, because I see that you may say something and it will be interpreted very differently and it may just land you in trouble. So this week you have to like pay attention to your speech and be a bit diplomatic in your approach. Don't be very cutthroat and don't be very straightforward when you talk to people, because otherwise I just see that you may say something, it'll be taken in a very different way, and you'll be like, what the fuck, I never really meant it, and there can be problems. So be careful about that, right? All right, now let's see your love life, Taurus. Let's see Taurus's love life for people who have somebody on their mind and all of that. You're dealing with someone, I don't know. So let's see what's going on in your love life, Taurus. So give me Taurus's love life in the present. What's happening in my bull gang's love life? So we have the King of Cups. Some of you Taurus, you might be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right now, I see that when it comes to love, you might be also exploring your options, because King of Cups definitely talks about exploring options. Now this can be you, this can be your person. Somebody here is definitely having options. And they're trying to explore their options. They're trying to keep their options open. They're trying to see what works for me, what best can I have. Okay, let me talk to this person, let me just go out on a date maybe with that person, whatever. So I see, and there is nothing bad in it. If you're single and you want to mingle, you definitely have to look at your options, right? So I see that. But of course, if you're in a commitment, then I see that bonding is somewhere missing. So one of you is more committed and the other person is still having their options open and they are not very deeply involved, right? So that might be something happening with you. We'll see. So what is the blockage for Taurus in love? The blockage is the Knight of Pentacles. the speed is the blockage. So I see, Taurus, you are looking for commitment. You are definitely looking for be all end all. Knight of Pentacles is a card of long-term partnership, marriage, etc. And I see that the speed is not catching up. You want everything to happen very quickly. You're looking for things to move very quickly. And the blockage here that you're experiencing in your relationship is that somebody is not moving at the pace that you expect them to, you know. And that kind of make you restless. And you're like, will this person even, do something about it, or am I just wasting my time? So that is that you're having a lot of overthinking about the situation because of the delay. So a lot of delay is happening and you're overthinking and it's becoming a mess. Some of you may be dealing with another earth sign. Let's see, what is the outcome for Taurus and love? Tell me the outcome. So the outcome is the Justice card. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Swords. Are you having sleepless nights, panic attacks? These days, some of you mentally are not in a very good space. Some of you just had a cry session today. I'm just seeing that. Some of you literally had a cry session today and you were feeling very helpless. Maybe. The final outcome here, though, the Justice card shows to me that Taurus, your good karma is going to be returned to you. Like, you deserve equal efforts. You deserve someone very stable. You deserve somebody to love you like your dream, you know? Like, you deserve an equal partnership. And I see that universe is going to do justice to you. Some of you, there's a Libra coming in towards you. Some of you, I definitely see the commitment that you have been looking for. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. And you are going to be with somebody who's very stable. Is this a new person? Is this a new person or an old person? Is this a new person? No, this is not a new person. This is an old person. So, Knight of Cups. What's up about it? Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. So, some of you, this is very strongly a water sign, or maybe somebody with water in their chart, heavily. So I see this might be somebody returning back. This is not a new person. And I see that this person is going to act right. They are going to give you the stability, and all of this is going to happen because of your good karma. Justice card is when you get justice served. You have done good karma in your life. You've never really harmed anybody. You've never really wished ill for anybody. You've done your part, and universe is kind of blessing you for that, is what I see. With the Justice card, I see things will be stabilized between you and this person, whoever you're dealing with. What is the advice? Some of you, there can also be a legal contract coming in, so you may get married and stuff. That's possible. By the way, just look at the cards. King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups. Somebody is ready to make you an offer. And they were creating a lot of delays, but now it looks like they will do it. What is the advice for Taurus and love? What is the advice? The advice is the Devil card. First of all, you need to stop overanalyzing the situation. Stop letting your brain dominate your logic. I see that your over-analytical brain kind of kills the logic. Sometimes we just create problems out of solution, and that might be something which is happening with you. Like, the situation isn't like you're not even aware about what it is and whatever, but you're just like creating scenarios in your mind and you're frustrating yourself. So what you need to realize is that even if the scenarios in your mind eventually come right, and when they do, you will definitely not feel bad and you will suffer. But then what's the point of suffering for the whole while, unless you see it with your eyes, you know? So your message is to not dwell into negative thinking. Don't let your mind control you. Also, I see that you might be having some codependency issues. You might be having some addiction problems. You need to take care of all this because this is kind of creating problems for you. Okay? All right. So let's see if anything new is coming towards my Taurus and love, for people who are looking for new person. What is coming towards them? So we have Eight of Pentacles. There can be another earth sign that might come towards you. You may meet this person through work. Or I just see that this is going to be somebody who's very busy, very career oriented, that kind of a person. What will be the outcome between Taurus and this new person then? Seven of Pentacles with the Fool card. So I see that eventually, slowly, gradually, it's gonna turn into something solid, but this might initially feel very rushed. You will feel like, oh my god, this connection is rushing and I'm not sure, but eventually things will become good between, so it's worth taking a risk. So if you get approached by someone, some of you, maybe an Aquarius or maybe another odd sign, it'll be worth taking a risk. So I see initially it's gonna feel very rushed, but the stability and the commitment is going to take a lot of time. All right, now let's take your romance angel card to close off this reading for Taurus. Give me a message. That was quick. So we have new love. Wow. And bottom of the deck is you deserve love. So I see that, Taurus, if you have been speaking to yourself things like, I don't know if I'll have love, I don't know if I will ever find somebody, you know, like that negative chatter in your mind, your message is that you need to trust that you deserve love, and the love is going to show up. So some of it can be a new person, or maybe a past person coming back as a new person, like changed, that kind of stuff. And unrequited love, right now I feel that you feel there is not enough chemistry and things are not going well, but your message is to like hold your horses very soon, and this could be the one. So yeah, I see that very soon you may actually meet somebody that could be the one for you. And right now you might be going through separation or whatever. The message is to just have some patience and do not overthink, overanalyze. Do not think scenarios in mind. Take care of yourself, take care of your mental health for sure. Okay, so that is pretty much your reading. I hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe, bye.